Albert Einstein, The Story of a Curious Mind. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's story is about one of the smartest people in history, Albert Einstein. Many people think he failed in school. Is that true? Let's find out. Listen carefully and improve your English. Let's begin. Albert Einstein was born in Ulm, Germany in 1879. His family was Jewish, but not very religious. His father was an engineer, and his mother loved music. When Albert was a baby, people thought something was wrong with him. He didn't talk until he was almost 4 years old. His head was large, and he spoke very slowly. Even his parents worried. As a young child, Albert was quiet and often alone, but he loved building things and playing with puzzles. When he was 5, his father showed him a compass. Albert was amazed. Why does the needle always point in the same direction? This was the start of his deep curiosity. In school, Albert was different. He asked too many questions. He didn't just accept what the teacher said. Some teachers didn't like that. One even told him, "You will never achieve anything in life." Albert liked math and physics, but he didn't like memorizing facts. At that time, schools in Germany were very strict. Students had to sit quietly and repeat information. This was hard for Albert. He preferred to think, imagine, and explore. His grades in some subjects were low, especially in languages and history. So many people believed he wasn't smart, but Albert kept thinking in his own way. When he was 16, Albert tried to enter the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich, but he failed the entrance exam. His math score was great, but he did poorly in other areas. He felt very disappointed. However, he didn't give up. He studied more and entered a different school in Switzerland to prepare. 1 year later, he passed the test and got into the Polytechnic. Even after finishing school, it was not easy. Albert wanted to become a professor, but no university wanted to hire him. He applied to many jobs, but nobody accepted him. Finally, with help from a friend, he got a job at the Swiss Patent Office. His job was to check if new inventions were original. It was not exciting work, but it gave him time to think. While working at the patent office, Einstein used his free time to write about science. In 1905, he published 4 important papers in 1 year. That year is called his miracle year. One of the papers included the famous formula, mass and energy equivalence formula, which showed how mass and energy are connected. These papers made scientists around the world notice him, but he still wasn't famous. Years later, in 1921, Albert Einstein won the Nobel Prize in Physics. He traveled the world, gave speeches, and met other scientists. People now saw him not as a failure, but as a genius. So, did Albert Einstein really fail in school? Not exactly. He had challenges, yes. He didn't like traditional school. He failed a test, but he never stopped asking questions. He never stopped learning. Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." His story teaches us that being different is not a weakness. Sometimes it means you see the world in a unique way. Let's review some useful words from this story. Compass, a tool that shows direction. Curious, wanting to know more. Memorize, to learn by heart. Strict, Making sure rules are followed exactly. Patent. A legal right for an invention. Mass. The amount of matter in something. Energy. Power that makes things move or work. Miracle year. A year of great achievements or discoveries. Imagination. The power to create ideas in your mind. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning about Albert Einstein. What part of his story inspired you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you liked this video, please hit thumbs up and subscribe for more stories. Stay curious and keep learning. See you next time.